To Celeritas. My name's Webbo. I'm here with some of our regular cast. We're here for a in-between season exhibition event, and we're trying something a little bit different tonight. Tonight we're going to host a 1 versus 1 tournament and try and crown the best driver in these particular conditions. We're going pretty hardcore tonight. The drivers have had no warning on the track whatsoever. It also won't favour anyone who has sweated all the setups and time trials, because setups are on preset only. We've got full damage, and the drivers are a mixture of nervous, moaning and excited to get going. So what I've done is, before we began tonight, I took our drivers and put them through a randomizing tournament bracket maker. And I can tell you that first up tonight will be FedEx Runner versus BMW. Ustavia. So what our drivers are going to do is they're going to spectate unless they're driving. Most of them are here on party, hopefully. And those guys will be able to select which team they want to get going with. We're driving the 2019 F2 cars just to give them an extra little challenge. And one of the tracks we haven't featured in Celeritas just yet, which is Hanoi in Vietnam. Like I say, all assists are off. I'm allowing them medium traction control. We'll see how long I allow them medium traction control for. And who knows, we might make some changes further down the line. Depending on timing tonight, I'm hoping to try and give an opportunity to the fastest losers of the first round. So it looks like FedEx has chosen his, BMW has chosen his car. FedEx still waiting to choose, and we are randomizing the start just so that we can get out there on the track and racing as quickly as possible. Just going to make sure that we haven't got our formation lap on. Formation lap is off. Excellent. Okay. Are we good? We're both going in MP Motorsport, identical cars, so that's going to make my life really, really easy. I'm on my own tonight, it seems, but we may get some accidental commentary from our drivers as they get going. I'm going to press spectate, and we're going to get loading up, and they can go ahead and ready up BMW versus FedEx Runner, our first duo to tackle round 1 of the tournament. Our other drivers are here. They can feel free to talk between sessions. They can feel free to react. We're playing it pretty casual tonight. It's an exhibition event, so just make sure that you're not going to swear on live stream.
Well, BMW people are Javier, so...
Should we ready up?
Ready up, please. Let's go. So I haven't had the opportunity to commentate on Vietnam yet with Celeritas. It didn't feature in our season. I don't really know why.
Well, you really like to make our life difficult, don't you, Webbo?
Definitely.
First Monaco in classic cars, then this.
Everybody likes a challenge. Everyone likes to see our drivers in the thick of it, and they can't wait to see what you will make of it. Like I say, kind of expecting a lot of moaning. And I'll be recording the finishing times. Here we go then. FedEx Runner in pole and BMW Ustavia. It's lights out and away we go with zero traction control, so our drivers really struggling to get the car off the line. I've chosen a track where hopefully they can. The sideways moment there from BMW took the inside line, and it didn't happen for him. Very nice. There's plenty of opportunity to catch back up again. Let's go and catch up. He's getting the car turned around several times. Hopefully he can get back going again. No traction control.
It'll be nice and easy, bro.
And why not? And why not?
Be careful of
I want to
traction.
see this breaking. I want to see this
Well,
breaking.
thanks, Predictor. We
Lots of caution. You can see a little sideways moment. Try not to overlap voices if you can help it, guys. I know you're excited. Where's
I
FedEx
never
runner on the
used
track?
it,
Here he goes. Let's see, how does FedEx runner spot his braking zone? It's a
The
mystery.
question is what? The question is where?
Yes. It's a nice, pretty late braking opportunity down here, and that's a pretty nice, smooth move. There's no ability for us to see just how competitive that is. Let's have a look at the sector times as well while we go. Getting the car down. I think BMW is starting to get himself a feel for this.
Nah, you jinxed it.
I think you can floor it in third gear.
I love driving these cars, I have to say.
I don't.
Absolutely love it. So we'll follow along with FedEx and see if he makes any kind of mistake. It's a rough start for BMW to be up against FedEx, but I promise you it was completely randomised tonight. Depending on how timings go, we'll try and give an opportunity to the fastest runners-up from round one.
58.6. Well, that's low.
Oh!
1:58.6 is the first lap from FedEx. 1:53 is BMW's second sector in the first lap.
Keep going to pit.
He's going to pit. He's in the pits. What's he pitting for?
It's in front, right?
Car tires.
Let's see, how's FedEx faring on this track? Sparks is here, Bastian is here, and I think we've got Carrera Fan watching along as well. Carrera Fan, good luck with your current situation. Hope things improve for you. It's a shame we couldn't have you with us tonight.
Well, Carrera Fan. He goes there.
FedEx handling the car nicely. Looks like he's got a good handle on the car right now. We've got Phoenix with us. And I'm going to call you, I'm going to refer to you as Debo in the chat. I can't quite pronounce the full name. If you want to let me know how to pronounce your name, let me know, of course. But welcome to everybody watching. Here for a laugh, here for some fun tonight, and to find out who can handle strange cars, potentially strange tracks, the best. Let's check in with BMW, and he's sideways currently.
Well, taking the Lord Mahavir's car wasn't a good idea, especially if it's around Vietnam.
Absolutely, Mahavir is not the driver you particularly want to share a seat with. FedEx, it looks like, has decided to pit. I wonder, do we have a mandatory pit stop because it's 2019 F2 cars? Let us know if that's the case. If so, that's a happy accident.
I don't think so.
No?
I think
Okay.
he's giving him the chance maybe to catch up.
I'm
Or
doing
they
it
just-
so you guys don't see my pace.
Sandbag.
Damn, that's cold. That's really cold from FedEx
I don't
there.
have
Whoa.
Good
Just
stuff.
joke.
Actually, he did shoot but from 1998 or 1999, I believe, when he literally won the race in Turkey through the pit.
I didn't win the race yet.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was Schumacher serving his drive-through in the pits on the last lap, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think. I
Yeah.
know what year was that, but I wasn't even born then, so yeah.
Oh, Phoenix is here with Phoenix is the previous discreet and the previous please trait. Oh, a bit of a clatter on the wall there from BMW. I don't know if he'll bother pitting. It's the final lap for damage. It's certainly FedEx's final lap. I'm not quite sure if it's BMW's final lap right now.
I don't think it is because I didn't lap him yet.
Sweet.
And he front wing again.
Does he need to finish or should you just retire?
No. If he finishes, he might be one of the fastest runners up. So there's all to play for.
He's
Keep running.
disqualified. He got disqualified.
I'm not laughing at BMW. I'm laughing at the interesting.
Yeah.
Well, he at the moment that it happened. So I don't know if we'll get a time, but he was certainly into lap 2. So I'll record that in case anyone disqualifies in lap 1. You think that will help?
Yeah, because basically that's.
Okay.
I won't say it.
Oh.
The thing is, I want to discourage contact as well, so... Oh, a little squirrely moment for FedEx in the hairpin. I think he's just having a bit of fun now. And crosses the line.
Show off.
Badly, backwards, sideways,
Didn't even
everything.
want to do that.
Show off.
FedEx is the first driver through to the next round. Congratulations.
Is he actually going backward? Is he actually going backwards on the straight line?
Okay, so BMW, if you want to let us know, this is the chance for you and FedEx to have a moment on the stream. BMW, how did you find it? Yeah, we're trying not to swear for the sake of the stream, but apologies for that, everyone. But apologies to you as well, BMW. I know it was a nasty surprise, but hopefully we'll give you another chance to get going again. Okay, so please could you spectate BMW and FedEx? Excellent. So next up, we are going to go with Lightning versus Sir Gwyneth. That will be our next one-on-one battle.
Oh no.
Keep calm, Lightning.
I don't like it.
Hold the nerve. Jesus Christ. Drama queen.
You know what? I'm just... Let's see. There's only one person I can go with.
So, I don't know if anybody has Bastion and Sparks on their friends group, but by all means invite them into the party, and I'll replace them into the tournament. They're asking if they can take part. Hopefully that won't glitch anything if they're coming in between
I'm
lobbies.
just curious, Lightning. Do you have ABS on when you drive?
Quint, are you better in this or FIFA?
Not great. Not great.
Thanks whoever put the message. Thanks to Pricey for putting the message in the live stream. Oh no, of course that's thanks to Pricey's coding for putting that through into the live stream channel. That's awesome. It's obviously
it didn't
good
work,
testing
so-
case.
What-
No? Okay.
No, I fixed it though. It should
Good
work
stuff.
now.
Okay guys, you go ahead and ready up. Let's keep the pace going if we can. So Gwyneth against Lightning. It'd be really helpful if you guys didn't choose the same team each time. But let's see what we can do. If anyone has been able to invite Bastion and Sparks, that'd be awesome. And we'll get them into the group. So,
Alex Park.
So it looks like Sparks in the party. Hopefully we'll get him into the lobby as well. I think drivers maybe choosing their presets must take a lot of thinking time. Let's try and keep it moving as quick as we can. Yeah, go for it. We've got space. Yeah, no worries. Is Jelly Bastion or is Bastion somebody else? I don't know what his username is in Discord. Okay, we're about to get going. Round 2. Well, second race of round 1, I guess. So Lightning in the lead, car number 4. It's lights out. Let's go, guys. Tentative on the throttle with Quinn. Fairly nice getaway from Lightning, and Quinn up to speed now.
Oh.
And Lightning turns it round. Does Quinn do any better? He fares slightly better. A little bit of contact there, guys. Be careful, damage is on. So is strict rules. Lightning taking the inside. Quinn, yeah, just feeling the traction and getting getting a handle on this car and how it performs on the way out of corners. It's a really, really tricky little beast. I find it's a great teacher for if you want to reduce your traction control in F1 cars, is to drive these for a little while. As soon as you start going, a 2-second penalty already for Lightning with cutting across that corner, so he's going to have to get a move on. It may not be plain sailing for him tonight. So the first of the long trips down the long straight, and an opportunity to pick the braking zone. Coming up, I imagine he'll go quite conservative here. Nice, and Quinn, not so nice, gets the car turned round.
He sent himself to China.
Awesome. So Quinn just getting, again, used to the big stop, the braking capability, or lack thereof, of this this difficult car. Oh, it's Snarf, of course, Bastian. Yeah, so Snarf could get an invite too. That'd be awesome if we can get Snarf in the next lobby. But Lightning looks like he's getting quite nicely used to this. Did he choose the car that was most like his Formula C livery, I wonder? Or has he chosen his favourite driver? Let's check in with Quinn and see how he's going. Bit wide into the last hairpin on the track. It's got a 14.5-second deficit right now. Lightning sprinting away here, but can afford perhaps to play it a little bit cautious. It's a good 20 seconds slower than FedEx's time in the last race.
Well,
but it's all about beating the opponent in front of you tonight.
Go on. Does Lightning have damage, or is it just my screen?
I think he may have a missing end plate. Yeah, definitely a missing right end plate, and he just brushed the wall again that time, I think.
Well, that sure affects that much.
Confirmed damage from Lightning. We'll see him come down. He's got a 19-second lead now, but a 2-second penalty right now. Let's make sure we can view penalties. That's probably the important one, isn't it? So 2-second penalty right now. Yeah, nice little stop there into the hairpin. We'll check in with Quinn. Quinn's still got his end plates attached, so his braking should be relatively predictable. All eyes on here. Certainly a wide entry, shall we say? And yeah, you really do need to short shift these aggressive cars to get the car stopped and turn around. Lightning 22.5 seconds up the road right now, coming through to start his final lap, but as BMW proved in the nice sideways exit from the final corner there with a 154.6. That's a good fast lap, first of all. So nice move from Lightning on his second lap. Good fastest lap set. How's Quinn doing? Just finishing off his second lap. Gets the car around.
And they're only watching this. I don't want to know what will be when I will drive.
Well, we'll concentrate on the race in front of us for now, but currently Lightning nicely ahead. It will definitely favour, I'm afraid to say, it's going to favour the drivers who don't usually run very many assists. Quinn following his own skid marks there through turn 2 from the first lap. There's Lightning just in the super long straight. Kind of banana shaped straight, I guess. And gets the car very, very late on the brakes. So spin turn.
Only a few meters. But only a few meters behind Quinn.
Lightning already pushing the envelope here and really pushing the car. So he will have lost some time to Quinn. Quinn's driving 2 seconds faster currently than his fastest time around the track, so improving all the time, which is great to see. and complete overshot. Again, little spin turn. He'll be glad to not see that hairpin again tonight, I'm sure. Although having said that, if he qualifies for the next round, for the fastest runners-up, he'll be seeing this track again. Lightning crosses the line though. Victorious in his first round. We'll check out the fastest lap compared with FedEx, but great first round from Lightning. And Quinn improving all the time. Look, another improvement on his lap. So getting a handle of the car. I probably should have been kind to everybody and given you a 10 minutes warning or something, shouldn't I?
I think there's a sandbag providing.
Well, Quinn crosses the line then. Very happy in the car with second place, it looks like.
Thank God my soil's on.
So it does.
That's just complete.
There we go. A 1:54.6. I think that's faster, FedEx, than your time. So
I'm not last.
That can be, but I mean, I set mine when I came into the pits. So.
At least I'm not last.
Then the next lap should be faster.
awesome. Okay, Lightning's through to the next round. So next up, let's see our next challenges. They will be Pricey versus Ash. Pricey versus Ash, please.
Good luck.
Come on, Ash, you got this.
Ash, don't bin it. Like you
Oh.
used to do, like in, I don't know, the other league I'm racing you in.
Lightning, just spectate for us, please. Waitsy is here in the chat. If Waitsy wants to come on in and commentate, he's very welcome. Ash and Pricey are ready. Go ahead and ready up, please, guys. We're making good time so far, so I'm quite pleased with that. How was it out there, Lightning? How did you enjoy that?
I think he's deliberate.
Great talk.
I think that's his first win in a while.
What about Quinn? As horrible as you made out?
Yeah. Yeah. Before this even started, I was probably the person who's moaning most about no line and ABS, and I think that just proved why.
So, Quinn, you prefer FIFA matches against me or this?
Neither. They're both as bad as each other.
We'll get going with Ash Tube in P1 in the red car. We'll get underway, and remember Pricey in P2 in the white and blue. Good start from both cars, quite competitive. Let's see them down into the first corner. Pricey going up the inside there. Ash living to fight another day. Just drifting the car out wide. It's always the way out of this first tight corner that's affecting our drivers the most. This is looking competitive. It's one of the most competitive starts we've had so far from our drivers. Let's go and have a look at Pricey into the first big stop of the lap. Pick your braking point and see what you can do. Nice and neat into, I don't know any of the corner names here, but that was very, very cool. And Ash behind. We're not going to hear from Ash tonight, sadly. His microphone is broken, but we'll make sure we keep a close eye on his driving nonetheless. Obviously the car's pretty equal in performance. Where does Pricey stop the car? A lot earlier than Ash, going for a drift stop from Ash there. Gets it stopped and spun just before hitting the barrier. It was very stylish. I'll definitely give style points out tonight if anyone's interested in those. But 4.9 seconds the gap right now. Remember, we can always get penalties, and issues for the drivers at any point in the race. These are snappy little cars. Up ahead then, Pricey looks to be driving a nice racing line, which is of course switched off for our drivers, so just to give them that extra little bit of challenge. So nice first lap from Pricey, 1:59. I think that might be the fastest first lap we've seen so far tonight. Driving the car smoothly. A little bit of smoke there from the tyres. And Ash has got the car turned round, just facing the wrong way. Yellow flag triggered. Yeah, it's that tricky first turn, first sector, affecting our drivers. Pricey overshooting very slightly there after the first long straight. A little bit of opposite lock on the way out as well. Do very nicely. See Ash down into this kind of roundabout, I guess. Will we ever see this in real life, this track? That's pretty stylish again from Ash, well held round there as he floors the throttle. Pricey's got a 16.5 second lead at the moment, coming down into the hairpin. Slightly over speed through there on the way out, but held the car nicely. And we'll check out how does Ash get the car stopped down here. 16.3. The gap's coming down, so he's on the hunt. Similar overshoot though on the way out of the hairpin. And Pricey's in the fast S's in the last sector. And we'll go for the final hairpin here. We'll see how his lap time compares with that really hot first lap. 4.5 seconds faster, 54.7. It's pretty sweet from Pricey. Really getting a handle. Ash has turned around again. Sadly, Ash has got the car spun around. It's that final hairpin. Our other drivers watching, who have yet to race, watching nervously and planning to see where to watch the car extra carefully. So a 22-second lead now for Pricey. A purple first sector on his final lap, 7/10 faster than his best time through here. Check out Ash down now into the roundabout. Get some opposite lock on the way out again. 24 seconds the gap right now. Price is all the way down at the end of the long straight and on heading to cross the timing beam for the final sector. He's up again, 1.8 seconds now he's collected through the final lap. Really getting the hang of this track. Looks like he's driving with a lot of confidence, throwing the car into the corners there. Ash got the car down to the right speed and out of the final corner. Again, a little shake of the tail on the way through, but Price is about to come round the final two corners. And Pricey is going to take the win. A new fastest lap, 1:52.4. So very nice from Pricey, getting faster and faster. I think everybody else is gonna pay attention to that time as we follow Ash and see how he finishes out the lap. This has been so far our closest first round finish. No surprises there. Very nice. we can perhaps give Waitsy an invite, and he can come and commentate if he's watching. But Pricey 152.4, and Ashtube best time 55.7. Very nice and close there. So Pricey proceeds to round 2 for sure, and we'll see if Ash has got a time competitive for the next round. Next round is going to see Josh rejoin. Josh is going to go up against Ivan in the next race.
Right.
So far through to the next round, we've got FedEx, Pricey, and Lightning. Fastest of the runners-up so far is Ash, followed by Quinn and BMW. I think we've got some new drivers joining us. Debo's here.
Yeah, I'm not last.
So I'll add Debo into the bracket.
Can we ready up?
Go ahead, let's ready up. We've got some different cars. Excellent stuff. Prima versus Dams. So you're welcome to join in on comms. If you've got something good and non-sweary to say, please go ahead. Hey, we got rain. We've got rain in Vietnam for this race. Look at this.
Oh no.
It's dynamic weather. It's it's Celeritas rules.
Guys, wish us luck. Yeah, bro. None.
Oh. I'm so sorry for you guys.
Thanks, bro.
Here you go.
So Josh, we'll have the first lead, and we get lights out any second. It's lights out, and very slowly away we go with Ivan leaving plenty of marks in the track. Josh really struggling. I think he's already hit the wall. Certainly a piece of debris has come off, and Ivan he can't see the apex. So Ferrari Academy driver Ivan getting the car into shape. Looks to be showing a really good amount of respect on the track right now. Really tiptoeing his way around. The cars have got wet tyres on. Josh fighting the car at the moment in Latifi's car. I don't know if that was a good choice or not. You can hear the gear changes from our drivers, and a 3-second time penalty for what looked to be a fairly deliberate corner cut from Josh that time. Ivan getting the power down again. Josh choosing not to use Ivan's tyre tread marks as a dry line, but this one is really going to test the drivers as they head down to the first really major stop coming down here. Ivan, very respectable stop from both drivers there down to the hairpin. Looks like they really treated that very respectably and cautiously, but a 1.8 second gap plus 3 seconds is the current situation. So we'll just watch them through here. Ivan, I don't know if that's a connection issue on either of my end or his end, but the purple and yellow flames shooting out the back of the car. He's extending the lead ever so slightly, but this one is certainly very competitive. Josh really catching up now, 1.8 seconds as they come round to finish off the lap, first lap, and we'll see how their times start to compare with each other's, with their own times as well. So first lap out of 3 done, and we've got a 1.9 second gap. 2 minute 15, but remember all the reference points have been rendered useless because it's raining for the first time in Vietnam for our drivers tonight. Shocking luck for them both. Smooth and away goes Ivan again. Nice and cautious through here. And how's Josh finding the car without, is it an end plate he's lost? I think it is. Just touched the wall as well. Yeah, it's not a situation you can really happily put your foot flat to the floor until you're in kind of 4th gear or 5th potentially in the wet here. Really tricky cars to drive. Okay. Sadly, we've left BMW. He's left the session, so he won't be proceeding regardless. Some nice effects coming through from Ivan's car as well. Ivan down into the hairpin. Probably a little too cautious, you would say, for a competitive time, but he's managing the gap to Josh, who is happy to put the car on the white lines, it looks like, out of the hairpin. A risky tactic for sure in the wet. Ivan likewise struggling to get the car out of the corner. Oh, a big wiggle there from Ivan. That's going to help Josh as he sees the gap tumble down. Yellow flag though for Josh. Another end plate gone. Looks like another end plate from Josh. So how much wing will Josh have left at the end of this race? He needs every bit of it in the wet, I'm sure. But we're about halfway through here. This particular battle. 1 versus 1 showdown event tonight on Celeritas. Crosses the line. New fastest lap from Ivan. Josh, we just see in the background just rubbing the wall there out, and you could hear him on the stream. I think that was a noise from Josh on the way out of the corner. Skips across the apex curb and a very wide line on the way out. Going through a wet line potentially on the outside of the turn. I don't know how much rubber will be laid down in Vietnam, whether Codemasters have bothered to code anything like that into the game. Ivan getting the car down now. About to close out Sector 1. You can hear him just short shifting, you can hear him just gently easing the car out of the corners. How aggressive will Josh go here? The gap's opened out. I'm sure the gap is opening out partly because of this front wing issue that Josh has got. And Ivan heading down to the hairpin for the final time. Picture perfect line. Whether that was fast, we will wait and see. A few seconds later, here comes Josh down into the hairpin. On the way out, another little wiggle under traction. And Ivan purples the first sector. Starting to get some confidence. Potentially a slightly dry line forming. Not a lot though, I'm sure, in this torrential rain with 2 cars running around the track. Ivan rounding the final corner, last time, 2:07.6. Fastest wet time we've had, of course. And a little bit of wall riding from Josh on the way out. A retirement before he crossed the line, taking 1 corner off the car. Big shame for Josh. But good performance from Ivan. Hands up everyone who expected that result.
I've still got a chance.
So
there's two people that have DNF'd. 2 people that DNF'd. I've got a chance.
Wait,
so Ivan
proceeds. The next
proceeds.
round, then?
Yeah,
Oh,
Ivan proceeds to the next round. Absolutely.
Come on.
Pleased with that, I'm sure. Josh, how did you find it tonight?
And for someone saying that is too cautious, this Vietnam in the raid, what should I do? I want to end it.
No, it was it looked very, very slow at some points, but it was fast enough and you've done the job, so congratulations, Ivan, for getting through. Very nice. So next up,
I just want to point out that Ivan's fastest time was only 5 seconds slower than my fastest.
yes, I wonder why that was, but yeah.
We'll never
So
know.
next up, we're going to see Debo against Senna in the next round. People messaging me in different channels, kind of annoying.
I'll get something to eat so the dinner doesn't get into my way. Again.
No problem. Okay, stay connected. Make sure we know where you are. But Debo, I haven't commentated on Debo before. I don't know if anybody else knows that driver, but they're ready. They can ready up. Prima against ART, Senna and Debo. Lightning knows Debo. Lightning knows everybody. Excellent. Good
You
stuff.
guys think it's gonna rain again?
No.
We may get Waitsy joining us. Who knows? We're hoping to. I think Snarf managed to get into the get an invite there. I'm not sure, but hopefully Snarf got in. But he'll be in shortly. It looks like dry for this race anyway. It'd be interesting if it did start to rain halfway through a 3-lap race, wouldn't it? Pretty cool. Okay.
Thank God.
I don't know who that was, but okay. Somehow Josh didn't exit the room, but it's lights out. It's go go go. Takes the lead anyway. It's a battle here between Senna and Debo. Senna in the Prima car, really struggling there to get the car stopped. Well, we'll ignore you for now, but thanks for trying anyway, Josh. Debo and Senna just cutting across the corners there. It's a little bit cheeky, but they've avoided penalties. Not quite sure how, but they've done that anyway. First big stop for Debo here. Very neat and smooth, actually. Maybe a slight overspeed on the way out, but certainly the first couple of sections of that corner were very neat and tidy. Yeah, he's clattered the wall there. Follow along with Senna as he draws alongside, gets past. That's probably our first competitive overtake we've seen in the tournament so far, as Debo tucks back under the rear wing. This is looking nice. I'm enjoying this now. Debo pulls out of the slipstream. No DRS for the drivers here. And who's the bravest on the brakes? Looks like Debo slightly, but does still get that inside line turn round as switch back from Senna. And we're away down the next straight. Nice tight battle between the drivers here. Exactly what we're looking for. So we've got a yellow flag. I think Debo might have just hit the wall. And end plate missing from Debo. He's going to have to watch those left turns as the car leans on the right hand side of the car. So a 3-second gap at the moment. Senna looking quite creative on the track limits there. Potentially either not quite confident on this track or very confident of the ability to track extend in different areas of the track. But look, Debo's back still a 2.5-second gap. Not bad at all. Big apex moment there from Senna. I remember Senna healing up from a broken wrist, so definitely a difficult challenge for him tonight. Big moment on the way out of the first group of turns, and the cars are alongside one another yet again. Will this lack of front wing help Debo on the inside? He's now got the outside for the roundabout section, but he's got a good level of grip going into the corner there. Nice overtake, but Senna hoping for a good run on the way out of here. Down the long straight, little tiny bit of contact. I don't think Senna could avoid that one. That was tricky. as Debo was struggling to get the car turned around. So, little slipstream on the second lap here. Brakes the slipstream onto the inside again. Car braking down, yeah, really overdid it on the brakes there. Looks like Senna's going to get a nicer drive, but it's less grippy on that inside line on the way out, so maybe the switchback not working brilliantly out of the hairpin. And big wide moment for Debo again. Larry and Fast saved it though, so all credit there. It looks like Senna's likely to have a better run through here because he's got much more downforce. Debo with one element of front wing left. That must be kind of red damage, I'm sure, at this point. But still the gap, only 1.3 seconds, so the pressure is on. These corners, all the same, all the same through here. Everything looks the same, and it's difficult to find your line. Remember, I've turned racing line off for our drivers. Super close gap. These drivers really evenly matched on these cars. Whether they're evenly good or evenly bad will be up to interpretation, and we'll try and hear from them after the race. Debo taking the long way around the first, I guess turn 2, that becomes 3 now. Senna holding the inside line though, and effecting a good block. So half a second is our gap as they head down the first long straight on the track. What can we do about this overshoot from Senna? It's who can dare to press the accelerator. It really is. It's really difficult work for these guys. Obviously Ivan and Josh had a harder time with it. Somehow some glitch with Josh's car. It's not his fault. He's in spectator mode. He's given us his proof. So we definitely believe him on that front. But Senna extending that lead, but look at the power of the slipstream and the DRS. He's actually going to defend the inside this time, but it's unknown territory as he tries to get the car stopped. His caution versus Debo's all-out attack. Looks like Debo had the better drive and the better line on the way out there. But yeah, it's just back and forth between these drivers. This is a cool one. I'm enjoying this race. This is definitely the race of the tournament so far in terms of close racing. Senna getting a good pass done there, and really wide now. Hopefully he doesn't catch a penalty for track extension. A late stop and a rude lunge from Debo. That didn't look particularly clean, did it? That was rough. Late on the brakes from Debo there. As I think he's let Senna by because he knows that one was a bit over the top. So Senna takes the win. Senna is going to progress to the next round for sure. But we'll give Debo some credit there. It was a brave move, and he did give the place back. I think that looked pretty deliberate on my account. So Senna will definitely go through. For some reason we have podium celebration, I guess because we've got 3 drivers tonight. We haven't had that yet. So I'll just get the time here.
I think I've still got a chance.
What did I miss, guys?
I think you might have. So what I'm going to probably do is give an advantage to the fastest of the runners-up against the slowest of the runners-up in the next stage of the bracket. Yeah, I'll probably take off some time for that. No one's ever happy, are they? So 2:02 for Senna, 2:02.9 for Debo. Wow, pretty close. Those guys were really close to each other, but that does leave Debo as the slowest of the finishing cars, not including Josh, because I'm going to give Josh probably 10 seconds for probably 20 seconds for the wet. I imagine that was pretty difficult work. Let's see who's left in the lobby. I think Sparks might be there at this stage. Has anybody invited Snarf yet? Do we have Snarf? I know we've got Sparks. So let's just spectate and see if we can't get Snarf in. Okay, I'm going to go this round then. Let's go for the last remaining drivers to have a go. That will be Snarf against Sparks, please. So far, it looks like Josh Pricey and sorry, Josh Ash, and it's very close. Quinn and Debo might well get another shot at this tonight. it'd be pretty cool for the filler group to for it to rain for them, wouldn't it? Snarf against Sparks are latecomers.
I'm debating on whether I want to race again. After that performance in my race, I don't know. Maybe I'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Yes.
Please. Yes. Thank you.
Yes. But if you're a runner-up in the first round, then you will still take part in this track. Sparks in the lead and Snuff in the yellow car, and we go. Huge amount of tyre smoke from Snuff on the way out of the start there. Didn't help him get away very well, and we head down to the first corner with Sparks and a lockup immediately. I hope these guys were watching the stream early enough to find out that there's no assists on, otherwise it's a rude beginning for them. I think they perhaps have been watching carefully enough. So let's check out how they're getting on. Nicely away from Sparks there. Avoids an early lockup, gets a mid-corner lockup though. And Snarf just skipping across. And there goes end plate number 1 for Snarf. I was honestly expecting a bit smoother driving from Snarf. Big moment for Sparks on the way out there, and they head down to the dreaded hairpin for the first time. Pick your braking point. I wonder if they've been able to watch the other drivers. I tend to use the trackside camera, which doesn't really give much of an idea when they're going to stop. And it's parallel parking for these guys as they do not quite synchronized spin turns. Beautiful. Can one of our editors please clip that for the socials? That'd be awesome.
Why I
for
can do shorts.
a YouTube short on that one would be sweet. Sweet as, well done. Classic moment from our guys.
We need to do short on this event, I think.
Brilliant stuff. So write down the time right now, because that was cool. So difficult work now for the drivers through the S's. Good stuff. Well, I think we all enjoyed that one. Snarf still struggling round. I wonder how many assists Snarf usually drives with, because honestly I had him pegged for one of the favourites. Sparks with a 2:08 first lap, so not particularly competitive from the drivers at the moment. Here we go. FedEx is gone from the session. Hopefully we'll get him back.
I'm just clipping the...
Oh, sweet. You're doing it already, wow.
I clipped.
Nice. Hopefully we can get you back, or you can keep the invite. Find your way in. Fastest first sector from Sparks. And a nice opposite lock moment. Style points very much for Sparks there. As he heads almost directly to a wall and has to get right out of the throttle. And they head back down. Will we have scenes at the end of the straight again from these two? Or will they learn their lesson and brake a little bit earlier? Actually, I've just realised I'm going to take the telemetry off, because that's really helping our other drivers to see perhaps when not to brake. Let's see what we've got.
Well,
yeah, much cleaner. Much cleaner there.
I think the difference is like this is like too close.
Little bit disappointing, isn't it? To see that.
Well, it's not disappointing until it's a safe race. Until we don't get a moment like that, like in first lap.
Snarf looking quick now through the S's as he got used to the car a little bit better. 0.7 of a gap, so really closing it down. But we've got a big difference in penalties, 2 seconds to 5 seconds in favour of Sparks. So a 3-second difference, but Sparks is definitely looking a little bit more confident now. Let's follow with him. Guan Yu Zhou's car.
That is Mazepin's one. Mazepin's one that's not Zhou's one.
Can someone invite me besides the
Oh, good.
Thanks, guys.
the clip is uploaded.
No way, that's awesome. Nice work. Synchronized spinning. And we'll head back down again then, down to the roundabout. Don't know how you say roundabout in Vietnamese.
Yep, thanks.
Nice. Getting a little bit confident now with the apexes. Maybe a bit overconfident there on the way out because brushing the wall. I think the lack of racing line is definitely hurting everyone through the roundabout because I think the racing line really helps you know how far around that corner you actually are. And head down then for the final time into the hairpin. There's 4 places available to our runners-up to qualify for the next round. Nice stop there from Sparks. A little bit of tyre smoke. Hopefully won't hurt his apex speed too much. Snarf. Oh, turns round. That's a complete front wing loss from Snarf. 3-point turn. Hits the wall. He's running over his own debris. Full damage is on the car, so he's now got to get through the S's on a Formula Ford setup. Can barely get the car pointing in a straight line under power. We'll follow along with Sparks as he runs the last man standing kind of event we've got going on here on track. Right hand end plate missing, but gets around the final corner, extending the lead of course with the damage to his rival, and Sparks takes the win with a 1:56.0 fastest lap time. Pretty competitive. We've seen quicker though. And Snarf will finish off the race. If we could mute any yawns, that'd be awesome. And Snarf crosses the line to finish there. So two more races to go in round 1, and I'll let you know who those drivers are that have qualified for a round 1. Why not? Why not? Bung Bing, awesome. I'm gonna use that. Bung Bing, nice. 2:10. 2:10 is the time for Snarf. I don't think that's going to qualify. So Sparks. Okay. Okay. So let's look at the times. We have a 2:10 for Snarf. With Ash is definitely through with a 55.7. So Ash will be the next driver up in the last chance qualifiers. Please remember to spectate as soon as we get back into the lobby any of the losing drivers. I'm gonna say that we have a 2-0. We lost BMW obviously. The next driver through will have Ash, Quinn. So let's have Ash versus Quinn this time, please. And rounding out the final round, we'll have Josh, because he took part in the wet. And Josh will face Debo in the final section. Ash versus Quinn, next race please guys, and ready up as soon as you're ready. Thank you very much. 2 races left from round 1. Round 2 we will see FedEx versus Senna, Pricey versus Ivan, Lightning against Sparks. And then the winner of these two next races will face each other in the next round.
So later I'll be facing Price, am I correct?
Ivan, you will be against Pricey, yes indeed. Thank you. So Quinn just choosing which of the preset options. Quinn in the BWT livery as usual. Lights out and off we go. Both these guys have had a feeling for the car already, so we'll see how they get going. Away quite nicely. They've not been racing for a little bit, but just learning the feel for the cars. Quinn looking like he's coming up the outside here of Ash. Ash cuts round, Quinn takes the inside line. Very nice and tight, this is what we want to see. 3/10 of a gap between the two drivers. Quinn in second, Ash in first. As the gap starts to come down with the slipstream, will Quinn attack? He will. Will he attack too late? He braked a little bit earlier, but they both outbrake their own cars and their own ability around that corner, and we're going through Bung Bing for the first time.
Well, this literally turned into Tokyo Drift.
So this is sweet. So Ivan calls it Tokyo Drift on the way out, and who can argue with that? A little bit of weaving going on as Quinn tries to find a direction best to spot. And these guys racing very tight behind each other. Quinn stops really early. Ash looked like he had that a little bit more optimized, but I think both of them quite a far away as Ash struggles to get the car away from the corner.
I like to see.
Nice, as they're side by side now into the 90-degree right-hander. Ash yields to save the front wing, and they head on in to area of the track they need to treat with tremendous respect. Quinn wide and drifting into the first part of the S's. Ash breezes by. 0.5 of a second, no penalties so far. And the drivers heading to round out the first lap. Closest end to the first lap I think we've had yet. This is exactly nice to see. Exactly what we want. Gets the car down into the first corner. Definitely a nice bit of practice effect for our drivers here, I think. But they earn their place to challenge for this next one by being the fastest runners up and completing their laps out. Heading down towards Bunbing. Big wide moment from Ash as he gets the car completely sideways. Can he get it turned around without a 3-point turn? He can. That's absolutely handed the incentive over to Quinn, who takes the lead. It's all or nothing now for these guys, and Quinn just needs to keep it together for a lap and a half now, and we will see him through to the next round. But Ash, 4.8 seconds so far the gap. He's bringing that down very slightly at this point, but Ash, as Quinn, can afford to manage this gap now. Oh, they were really close for that first lap and a half. 4.4 gap coming down. You see Quinn treating that corner nice and carefully. Big chunk of apex, but no overspeed this time. Nicely through here. Crosses the line on 156.7. Nice time. Ash won't get a fastest lap this time, but he'll be heading, trying to make up ground and hoping Quinn gets himself a penalty. 6.1 seconds the gap at the moment. Does look like Quinn has got almost got the sentence out saying he got more pace, and Quinn goes wrong on the way out of the first complex. So I'm guessing Ash will suddenly catch him up by a relatively good chunk, so down to 5.5 seconds as Quinn heads down into Bunbing for the final time. The last time he'll see this corner tonight, and I'm sure he'll be happy about that one. How does Ash go through this roundabout? Pushing hard, he really wants to catch Quinn to see us to the end here. So Quinn heading down to the hairpin. Looks like he kind of overbraked last time, but taking no chances here. Little lockup right at the very end of his braking zone. 4.8 seconds the gap at the moment as Ash four-wheel drifts the car out of the hairpin. It's stylish, but it's not quick, unfortunately. Hopefully the stream is okay. On my view, the stream has stopped, but hopefully you can still see it. Oh, Quinn late on the brakes into the final two corners. Ash gains a second, but Quinn will take the win, will go through to round two. And Ash, valiant attempt there. Neither driver drove that one perfectly, but Quinn takes the win. Sir winneth. Congratulations.
Thank God I actually didn't. It was a lot better than the first one.
Definitely.
A lot.
Definitely. So well done to both drivers. That was one of our cleanest races we've seen so far in terms of barrier contact. When you did lose it, you didn't lose it too dramatically. So final race of round one is Josh against Debo. Just to confirm, anyone who didn't hear before, we will change track in round two.
Awesome.
Please spectate again if you can.
Thank God.
Debo will take part against Josh. I think Josh just rejoined us in time. Brilliant. Sparks asking now what the next track will be. I mean, that does assume that I've made my mind up about it. I have, but you know. So the final race then of round one.
Don't you dare to put Monaco in the playlist.
What? Why would someone give me that idea?
Lightning!
Come on, I mean...
Wait, I will prefer, I don't know, Zandvoort. Like, I prefer anything.
Whatever you do, don't tell me what track you most prefer, okay?
Okay.
This is...
But to be honest,
Lightning!
Yeah, but if you say you prefer Monaco, he'll do Monaco. If you say that you don't like Monaco, he'll do Monaco.
So basically it's Monaco, right?
this one number
Right,
will surely be wrong.
we're about to get going with Debo. Last chance saloon against Josh. Josh in second place, car number 11. Debo in car number 4. Can't tell the colour schemes right now in the sunshine, but Debo gets away and they head down to the first corner. Debo completely all over the track, misses first corner completely, and Josh can enable cruise control at this stage, I think. And promptly doesn't. Gets it sideways on the way out. So Debo, the driver to have most recently taken part in a race, compared with Josh, and of course Josh has zero practice in the dry around here, so hopefully the amount of grip will be surprisingly pleasant to Josh as he heads on around the track. 10.9 seconds the gap right now. And we'll watch Josh first down into the hairpin. Hopefully he'll know with a little bit more certainty where to stop the car this time. Tidally down there, and it's all out, full send time for Debo. No, they're tricky cars to manage and handle. So we're away then with Debo. 12 seconds, he gets out of the hairpin. We'll follow along with Josh and see nice sideways moment there through the S's. Josh bossing this at the moment. It looks it's looking smooth and tidy so far. Not taking too many chances on the exit of final corner. Oh, did Debo leave or did he just disconnect for a second? Oh, okay. That's a shame. I don't know if you're... No, Josh hopefully taking the... he's going to go for a faster lap, everyone. That's what we like to see.
Yeah, but what happens if you just crash out?
If he crashes, yeah.
If you crash out again.
So nicely out of Bunbing. Because we're trusting Lightning here that he hasn't just entered a swear word into a Vietnamese translate, and he's tricking us all with Bunbing.
I'll check it.
AshTube asking if he can leave. I mean, you can always leave. No one's holding you here. You're fine to stay or leave. But yeah, it's been a pleasure watching you driving, and sorry you didn't make it through to the next round. Fastest sector for Josh through here. Let's check out his true. Well, all out for the final lap then, hopefully. It does matter, yeah. Because Debo will get it by default.
I can confirm that Lightning was right.
Excellent. Excellent.
It is Bunbing.
Excellent stuff. So Josh just snaking around that first sector. Hope someone's been writing down the fastest laps, because I have not. I was writing down the laps of the fastest losers. 1.6 seconds faster than his best first sector of this race. And heading down now. Final time through the hairpin. Starting to get some confidence in the car, I think. Starting to attack the corners. Another fastest sector for him this race. Pushing hard, and 2 corners to go, and that will see us out of the first round. Crosses the line Is that a 54.0? Josh progresses. So let's have a look at that fastest time. 54.0 for Josh. I'm sure FedEx will tell us everybody's fastest times. He has a terrific memory for these things, but Josh goes through to the next round, and we'll face Quinn a little bit later. But next up,
I don't know what my fastest lap was, but I set it coming into the pit, so it's definitely not competitive.
Sandbag.
Must be the first time.
One thing I'm 100% sure of is Pricey had the fastest out of everyone. That's about it. I think he had one.
Awesome. Okay.
Not a surprise.
Just going to go
152, I think.
and select our next track. We are going to go for Bahrain Short for round 2.
Ooh.
Okay then.
How many drivers are left?
I want to give everybody a chance
It's
to
8.
slipstream
Is it
if they
8?
can. Yep, 8
Yeah.
8 in this round. So FedEx versus
rounds.
Senna, please, guys. FedEx versus Senna
Ooh.
in the next
So
round.
for what do you say?
Yo.
I have to stop spectating.
I'll give it a go. No problem, thank you. So FedEx versus Senna, and we get going. Excellent stuff. Thanks for that.
Good luck, Senna.
You too.
When it's in.
So
Wait, oh no.
bright sunshine as we expect. In Bahrain.
Knowing my luck, it's probably gonna rain.
Okay, rain in Vietnam, I understand, but in Bahrain, I will kill
It's
myself.
gonna be. I mean, rain is in the name. It's like a 1 in 10,000 chance, I think, in the game that it rains in Bahrain.
Wow. Okay.
I raced in Abu Dhabi works, so everything's possible.
It's lights out and let's go. Beautiful start from FedEx runner on the way through. Did seem to catch some dust, I think, on the way out. It wasn't wheel spin in the third or fourth gear, but down into the first corner. Senna left in FedEx's dust, it looks like, but will overconfidence be the undoing of FedEx through here? We've said goodbye, it seems, to Snarf, who didn't make it through to the next round, sadly. Do stick around if you want to, guys. You're more than welcome to co-commentate. Consider it a trial or a bit of fun. But FedEx into the fast section, which I, for the sake of argument, call the 9, 10, 11, even when we're on the short version. It's a much shorter track this time. And a yellow flag for Senna, who's turned the car around, it looks like, just under braking. I think that was the braking area for turn 11, naming by long track convention, of course. FedEx with a 112 as Senna again just treating that apex a little bit roughly on the final corner, and yeah, spilling the car through, just finding the braking zone. It's been a while since Senna has taken part on the cars. He was one of the earlier rounds, and a 14-second gap at the moment between our drivers. We'll check in with penalties as well and see how the guys are going. But like I say, we will change the track every round to make sure no one gets kind of too much of a practice effect, and allow everybody a chance to forget their accelerator and brake points in between their turns. FedEx 16 seconds ahead at the moment. How's Senna doing through the fast section next time round? And loses it in the braking area for turn 11 again, unfortunately. Just rotating the car. I wonder if he's trail braking like an F1 car, and it's just snapping around on him. Very, very different braking characteristics I found on this car. You can't brake as hard for as long, and it's much more about braking modulation as well as throttle. It's so really, really tricky cars to play. I'm being asked to do night races. I'm not sure is that an option for all the tracks? I know it is for this one, but can I do night for other ones? Okay. Right. I can change that for the next round. So FedEx 26-second lead at the moment, as he's going to come round his final corner very soon as he purples that middle sector. I'm sure we'll be recording fastest lap through the first round, the second round as well. Sprints out of the last corner and takes the win with a 108.7 for FedEx. Great performance. Ivan making a note. It looks like Senna made it through turn 11 successfully this time. So third time lucky for Senna through here. Remember, Senna. Oh dear. Apologies if that was a curse set by the commentator, but final corner overzealous on the apex. Senna going for style points and a second place. Unfortunately, we won't be seeing Senna again tonight as FedEx progresses to the semi-finals. Congratulations to Senna for making it as far as he did. A 108.765 was FedEx's fastest lap. Senna, how was that? What was the difficulty for you tonight?
My wrist.
Your wrist. Yeah.
Yeah. Is it any better, mate?
It's like if you turn to right, I have to do it with one hand.
Oh.
And downshifting is like painful.
Oh, kind of Kubica drawing then, with like one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, well done for getting this far, and thanks for taking part there. Stick around. Feel free to stick around, but yeah, it was good watching you, and appreciate that. Well done. Hope you get better soon. Okay, so next up we will see Pricey versus Ivan. Let me just change that host option there. So
okay. Of course he took the prem. Oh, he didn't. Thanks. Alex, can you spectate?
Okay, so yeah, FedEx, please spectate if possible. Double click it if you need to, and we'll get going.
Sorry.
Excellent, thanks very much. So Pricey will do the Charus, and we'll have Prima for Ivan.
What
Round
exactly
two.
was my lap?
A 108.765.
Okay.
I'll try and remember that.
Okay.
I don't think I'll take that as a banter. Maybe his first or second lap. If I manage to get below that, that's a bonus.
Good stuff.
But first, the most important thing is to beat Pricey. But good luck, Pricey.
Pricey's got his game face on. No chat. Let's get those selected. Ivan will take pole position for the start of the race here. And we go. Both drivers successfully getting away there with a very little amount of wheel spin. No dust effect this time. And they head down to the hairpin. The end of the start-finish straight. Remember, Ivan took his win in the rain against Josh, somewhat against expectations, and surprised a lot of us, I think, with his pace in these cars. Perhaps an advantage to not running those cheap assists all the time. As they head down then at 7/10 of a second gap so far but it looks like Ivan getting the best out of that second straight and resulting corner. Heading now into turn 11. Pricey still just feeling the car on the way out of the corner, but a 1.4 second gap as they head towards the final corner. Car's looking glorious as ever, and Pricey's off track on the final corner there in the sand, so losing out, just cleaning those tyres. 1:11.5, Ivan's first fast lap there, so nice beginning to the lap for him. Let's keep a watch of Pricey, or just the advertising hoardings as the trackside camera freezes us in one place. Pricey away then, 3-second gap so far. Ivan driving very nicely so far here, really getting the car hooked up. It's clearly got a good feel for the car. It'll be interesting to know whether drivers prefer these F2 cars on controller or on wheel. Whether they feel particularly different to what they used to. Always surprised that drivers don't spend more time on these cars, because I find them incredibly fun to drive. Not that that means I'm fast at all. A nice four-wheel drift on the way into the final corner from Pricey again. Let's see if he can get a better, and already Ivan betters the fastest lap from FedEx with a 1:07.655. So a tenth of a second faster than FedEx through his second lap. Let's see if he can get even better. .6 seconds the gap at the moment. Ivan has over Pricey, and Pricey's improving on his times. What about Ivan? Let's see if he can challenge FedEx's fast lap here. That's clearly what he was aiming for. Rounds the final into the final sector of the final lap. Head down last corner. See what he can do here. I do want to see Pricey through that final corner. Much smoother this time as Ivan crosses the line, a 1:08.596.
Let's go.
So loving that one. 1:08.596, new fastest lap for the tournament, and Ivan will progress to the next and semi-final round of this 1 versus 1 tournament. Next up, we will see Lightning against Sparks. Lightning against Sparks, please, guys. 1:08.596, that fastest lap. GG from Pricey, taking that nice and close, and a nice fast lap there as well.
GG Pricey, good one.
Pricey possibly on mute right now, but hopefully he'll join us and let us know how that went.
Pardon, sorry?
Just wondered how that went for you. How did that go? How did you feel?
I don't know. I've just eaten, so my hands are all greasy, so didn't really like that right then. But oh well. Is that me out, or?
I'm afraid so.
Wow.
That was it's a knockout stage here. It's the quarterfinals, so Ivan and FedEx will progress, and we'll have Lightning versus Sparks next.
Sweet, good luck to you lot.
Thanks a lot, Pricey. So, Lightning in the Trident against Sparks. Probably should have done this short track for the first round, really, shouldn't I? Give you lots of seat time at Hanoi.
That's all I want, but still, aim.
You can.
Let's see what time it is when we get there. I've got
You can do.
something else on after this. So, yeah.
I was going to say for the final you could do. Actually, no, that'll take too much time.
We'll go as fast as we can.
Come on, Lightning.
Yeah,
Lightning,
let's have you ready up, Lightning, please. Excellent stuff. So Sparks in the lead, Lightning in second in the Trident there. And we're away. So these drivers have had a little bit of time out at seat at the moment. They're struggling now just to get back used to it, and of course straight into a big stop through here. Nice and close so far. 7/10 of a gap. And a penalty for an apex cut there from Sparks. Sadly, you heard the intake of breath from one of our spectators. And Lightning trying to get that that draft. Sparks defending to the inside. Lightning needs to be patient here. Doesn't need to take too many chances. But I will seed the next round based on fastest lap time to make sure that is as fair as it can be. So we won't put the two fastest drivers together in the semi-final. So we've got Lightning heading through the final corner, who should get a draft. He's pretty close here, 1.1 seconds. It's extending though, so the effect of that draft hasn't taken place just yet. I don't think that's a true fastest lap from Lightning. That's crazy. A 1:14 potentially. Looks like Sparks got it wrong there on the way out of the hairpin.
Sparks went quicker in last lap, but he got it one late because they got from this like.
Yeah.
Around 10 minutes quicker.
Excellent.
It fell late. One fell.
But it doesn't count if you skip over that apex, as they know. It's all or nothing now, guys. So full send. It's lap 2. We're about halfway through this race already. Really short. So a 2-second penalty we have right now for Sparks. Lightning needs to drive fast but clean and keep it within that 2-second window. So he's racing as much against the clock as he is against the car in his sights down the straight. It's definitely not Friday, unfortunately. Definitely still got a day to work. Sparks, a 1:10.0, and Lightning, I didn't catch his fastest lap there. So 1.3. 1:10.1, thank you. So a 1.5 second gap, 6.7. It's opening out all the time here. Lightning racing for his position in the semi-finals. We really want to see a nice close battle, but Sparks might be able to do enough here to extend that lead. It's going to be super tight. Was that a problem with Sparks? I didn't see. I was watching Lightning at the time.
I was also watching Lightning, but like on my screen, because he wasn't like so hard on the braking for the turn.
Oh, a big moment there for Sparks. So it looks like Lightning from 1.9 seconds at one point there. Traction moment for Sparks on the way out the penultimate corner. It's all about braking for this final corner. Lightning, 1.3 seconds. I think Lightning's going to do it. I think Lightning's going to progress. He gets the win. Sparks destroys the car at the end there, and Lightning will go through. That was nice and close, guys. A matter of tenths of seconds. But I don't think the fastest lap is going to trouble anyone who's already gone through at this point. 1:08.9 for Lightning. But yeah, Sparks, that little hop over the over the apex, which he's not happy about. We won't invite him to open his mic just yet. Let's let him take a breath, get a drink maybe beforehand. But Lightning progresses to the semi-finals, and the last quarter-final we will see Quinn against Josh. Please, that will be our next one, and we will see then who I think at the moment Lightning will face FedEx in the next round, but things might change a little bit in the next lap. Things might change around a little bit.
Well, but think better. If you face FedEx, it's better to face FedEx than me. You saw my lap.
Yeah, good luck, man. Good luck.
Good luck, guys.
This one's gonna be very interesting.
Okay, so let's just make sure, Lightning, you get to spectate here for us. Thank you very much.
Come on, Spark.
Sparks.
Oh, well.
Yeah, he did it.
Josh versus Quinn. Josh versus Quinn. Gwyneth,
Quinn
as usual,
done
taking to the
Bertrand.
pink car, which is great because it helps the commentary no end.
Oh, wait, it's here.
Wait, so... Of course you have... Of course you have to come in when it's my race.
I haven't heard from Waitsy just yet. I think he's on his way. Good stuff, guys.
I don't know what's happening. It's saying I can't talk to anyone because of network connection.
Yeah, I think it was Ash. That's who was on mine.
Wi-Fi is dying quickly than Haas engine in this year's car. Nah. Oh, it's a good one.
Okay. So Josh gets pole. And we're away. Josh bogged down a little bit, had to lift out of it, but I think Quinn did almost exactly the same thing at the same time, and they're away down into the first corner. Quinn looking to the inside. Be careful now, guys, on those apexes. We saw what just happened to Sparks. And remember, it's do or die in this race to see who gets through to the semi-finals. 0.6 is your gap as they head down to the first corner. The turn 9 after the straight there. Josh just skipping across the apex. It's a risky game. Let's hope he lifts out when he goes off the track there. Otherwise there will be a penalty. All over the place. What can Quinn do in response? So a 1 second gap as we head through to the end of the first lap here. Sparks saying on the chat he should have won. Sorry about that. Josh got the car nicely hooked up here. Oh, Quinn runs wide through the first turn. So, I don't know if Josh will be all out for the fastest lap or will be keeping an eye on the gap here. And just managing it. We've had both at different times, so we have had a 2, but we've also seen a 3.
Depends from corner to corner, I think, from track to track.
Yeah. I don't know how many warnings you're on so far. Right, okay. Quinn just, pushing really, really hard to try and maximise his exits as best as he can. He's significantly faster than he's been before, but Josh looks to have the measure of Quinn this stage of the race. About to cross the line. Where does this see him? He's not going to trouble the fastest lap through that run. Heads down then and into the hairpin. What about Quinn? How's he getting on? Big wide moment again. Just really, really pushing. You can understand why he's on the limit here. Running wide. Avoiding penalties so far, at least. All of his off-track excursions are slowing him down rather than speeding him up. And this is really a question then for Josh as to who he will face in our first semi-final. Runs wide and catches a 2-second penalty through there. So one more of those and Quinn will be awake to it, I'm sure. 5.3, 5.4 seconds the gap at the moment as Josh comes through. I don't think therefore this lap will qualify for a fastest lap for him with that penalty. No, definitely got a 2 second, unfortunately. So crosses the line, a 109.1 fastest lap for him this time. We'll check if that counts, but we'll just give Quinn a few seconds of screen time. Yeah, well done, Quinn, and well done to Josh. Qualifies for the next round.
Or now the semi-finals.
Yeah.
Now the semi-finals. I think I've got time to go to a 5-lap semi-final. Of course you deserve that win. You didn't go across the... I'm not having any of that. He really did go over the... he went over the apex.
I saw it.
Yeah. Take a chill. You're all right.
Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose.
Indeed. 109.132. So that was the slowest of our fastest laps there from Josh for a qualifying time. So that is going to mean that I will put Ivan in the next round against Josh. And we will go for the next semi. We're going to go FedEx. The next one will be FedEx against Lightning, so that Josh doesn't have too much of a practice effect feel of the car. But things are about to change a little bit. So just remember what I said about that one.
But we said same lap times, so.
Yeah. I think it's you instead of you counting lap times.
What card you want to choose, Lightning?
So, if you were running any form of traction control, consider that gone.
Monaco, I bet.
Lightning, did you use traction?
Yeah. China.
In F2.
China.
Bruh.
China in the 2020 F2 cars. We're going to change it up a little bit. We're going to turn off traction control for anybody who had it on.
5 laps or 3?
And yeah, let's do a 5-lap. Everyone in favour of 5 laps?
Whatever. Sure.
Whatever.
Let me guess. The final is going to be at
still
Spa.
Lightning, me, Ivan, and Josh.
So we will have Lightning against FedEx in the first semi-final, please.
The final's going to be at Spa. I'm calling it.
Or if possible, choose different teams. But go ahead.
I bet that he'll put Monaco.
Of course.
Hey.
You've both changed cars, so there you go. So we're going to go to China again. We haven't spent much time there in Celeritas, so why not do it?
Good luck.
Good luck, guys. Let's make.
I'm guessing MP2.
Good one.
It's looking a little bit overcast.
DRS could with DRS, 5 laps, DRS could be key.
Josh, imagine if it rains again for our race.
Wait.
Don't worry, if it's a problem, if we cause a problem, I don't mind restarting the lobby. It shouldn't be too difficult.
No. It's not a problem.
I meant with Waitsy joining, sometimes it glitches things, but.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. It's we haven't got formation laps to screw up. Anyway, so FedEx runner will be on pole in the Red Bull livery, and we're away. He's in Tsunoda's car.
And Lightning is ridden top Roy Nissani.
Great stuff. So brand new cars, brand new track for our drivers, and we will see how they get on, how they're going to manage this new challenge. We're going to go for 5 laps, and hopefully there'll be plenty of slipstream and DRS opportunities around China. They're looking close as Lightning launches one up the inside. showing a lot of confidence, and that was picture perfect move. Beautiful. Well done to Lightning.
Kind of move.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing that one on a YouTube short as well. That was pretty sweet.
I have
I'll
it on
clip
my
it.
own board if that's what you want.
Well, I think the stream was pretty good for that as well, but maybe someone else would have seen the outside.
I clipped
Sweet.
the video. I clipped this.
So FedEx is behind Lightning, but you know, feel free, Waitsy. You can go ahead. I've been talking all night.
That's so close. That's so close. Oh. That's easy, FedEx, easy.
Yeah, it's 5 laps. It's less of a sprint than we've had already. So 1.3 seconds. Lightning has a gap. Going against the grain again. Will this
now
be?
One play too much.
Yeah. Will FedEx catch? Will FedEx catch a toe? Not much of a toe down here, as they brake for the first big stop of the lap, and it's still fairly even. I think FedEx caught about 3/10 through that hairpin. Feeling the car on the way out the corners. Careful on those track limits. Remember, we've turned on all the penalties and strict corner cutting. The fastest lap goes to Lightning, as you'd expect in the lead. Wide entry through the snail shell of turn 1. And we're away then, 0.8 seconds, so we should see a nice bit of DRS if FedEx can hang with Lightning for the next couple of laps. I'd love to know how these cars differ. That'll certainly be something I'll be asking the drivers on after the race, but we'll let them focus. It's crunch time. It's the semi-finals, of course. So, yeah. They're really gonna struggle with the power to weight and grip ratios coming out of here. So, whoa, Lightning really wide, really wide.
The car doesn't feel bad because you like never drive these cars. It doesn't feel different to not have a setup.
True.
And now FedEx will have some more though.
Yeah, FedEx gaining a lot down that straight with the really poor exit that Lightning had.
Easy FedEx.
Excellent
I
stuff.
don't know how that gained me time.
Yeah, Lightning was very cautious.
Oh, now he'll have DRS.
0.4 of a second, so DRS will be enabled this lap, and we'll see things start to shift hopefully and get nice and close. Another big wide moment for Lightning, really struggling to get the car down to racing speed. Cuts across the nose.
Maybe he's meaning to do that to get a better entry.
It's yeah, I mean, it's legit.
Like by the line, or because it's like chain basically first and second corner, like chain of corners.
He's really you know, gets a way out of that first complex really nice. A big moment for a FedEx runner there on the way out of the first hairpin. It's all to do now. 1.5 seconds the gap. Absolutely. Patience will reward the drivers as they tackle these last couple of laps. Only about halfway around the race.
You said?
See Lightning on the way out then at this right-hander. Is he going to be a little bit gentler on the way through? Just holds it within the track limits. But FedEx is catching. So fairly even down the back straight here. Nothing much between the two drivers. He got everything out of that one. That was sweet.
don't think you get penalty for going that wide. That's where it's like I have no clue. Basically, when you sometimes go a little bit wide there, you get a penalty. If you go like that way, like FedEx, you don't get it. It's confusing. Well, thank you, mate. Well, the thing is, I made the logic of this game much before you today.
Gap coming down though, 1.2 seconds now. FedEx is behind Lightning. So Lightning just eyes forward, focusing on his braking points. Doesn't need to look in his mirrors just yet. And I'll be hoping to keep that gap. It's just opened out slightly again. I wonder what different setups the guys chose, whether they went for top speed down the back straight. We will change track for the final. So no worries about that one, as Lightning gets probably his best exit so far out of the final corner, out of the right-hand banked corner that never has any spectators in it.
But although despite few mistakes, Lightning, I have feeling that Lightning is controlling this race really well.
Definitely. Although look at the gain that FedEx made through that final hairpin. He's absolutely nailed on. It's both drivers just hanging the car out through the final corner there.
I jinxed it.
Yeah, I think you did. 48.6. FedEx gets the fastest lap. 0.9 now.
Also, so we did DRS range, and now it's basically winner takes it all.
Absolutely. It's opened out slightly. Lightning does get good exits, and he does get through these slow turns really well. So he's got a nice exit.
Downforced.
Possibly.
It's never over until the checkered flag.
Definitely. So just like FedEx just backing the car into the first hairpin there. Style points aplenty. It's all quiet from Lightning, and rightly so. Game face on, visor down. Racing away, it's 1.3 seconds currently, and you really do.
My car just doesn't turn.
Sabotage.
You don't have any wing damage.
Yeah, there's no visible damage anyway.
One of my tires are gone.
Yeah.
Like doesn't turn.
Oh, wide moment for FedEx on the way out. I think looks like Lightning has got a really good chance here. I think FedEx just swerving around. I don't know, is he testing the tyres out? Gets the car stopped down. Lightning really had a wide moment though through there, just maybe focusing, just a little slipper, and FedEx gonna drift it round the last corner. Lightning takes the win against the grain, and brilliant race. I want to know what's Lightning's heart rate right now. That's what I want to know. Congratulations, great race, well done guys, really close. GG. Absolutely, well done. That was great stuff.
Well, yeah, because of corners, yeah.
So fastest lap, very narrowly looked to FedEx, 48.6. Very narrow. 100th between the two drivers. But that was a cracker. Well done, guys. Really good stuff. Yeah.
Well, I like every time into every hard braking zone I lost the wheel.
I think he did it by chewing up the tires, which really hurt into the final lap.
How you pulled that Ricardo move in the first lap.
Beautiful. I'd love. We want to see that one on a short. It was a great overtake. Really nice.
Clipped it. Faster than you, mate.
Yep.
Oh yeah, second, third place. Yeah.
I really don't know.
you have time, yeah, maybe we can switch to 3 lappers for.
That's true. I'll do a 3-lapper for the 3rd place playoff. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
I'm just running short on time now, guys. So, yeah, I was just going to go for a final, but yeah, it will be Lightning has booked his place in the final. So Ivan versus Josh will be our last semi-final.
Well, good luck, Josh. The question is, will it rain or it won't rain?
Let's see. So, FedEx, are you up for a 3rd place playoff?
Sure.
Nice. Okay. Any of our drivers who are still with us, or maybe Waitsy, can influence my decision on the final race location. FedEx, let's have a spectate, please, if you can. I mean, I'm not sure it would be a Webber event if it didn't culminate in Monaco, but I'm not sure that's also good for overtaking. So, so Ivan versus Josh for the semi-final.
Good luck, Josh. I again took mixed car. We'll see. Please, no rain.
It's overcast, but you know, pretty much always is overcast in China, isn't it? I mean, I don't think you get many clear skies. Not before the pandemic, anyway.
Forward. Again, Lightning, thanks for the advice and for the idea. Very great jump for setup.
So Ivan gets pole position, and Josh will start from 2nd. And there go. Smooth getaway, potentially, from both drivers. But Ivan gets a good exit. Don't think he's quite ready to talk as they head into the 1st corner, and understandably so. We've got plenty of other voices available for the race. So the driver's away, and Ivan has shown some of the best pace so far this evening in these cars, potentially down to running no assist as usual for his driving. Crest through as the gap extending by about 1/10 of a second steadily now. Nice, and characteristically kind of unspectacular from Ivan, but smooth. Nailed on the racing line. Josh just seeing the gap go out to 2.6 so far. Never found out what An Ting means on those grandstands, but like I say, they're never particularly bothered by fans sitting in them through that section. Gap leveling out now at 2.6. Anyone watching on stream, give me a vote for where you think we should finish this evening. Where should we send the drivers in the final? I'd like somewhere that gives an opportunity for fighting close. 2.7, 2.6, really leveling out now. 151 is Ivan's first fast lap through here. Josh taking that wide entry as I saw Lightning do. Yeah. No, he's got a lot of control in these cars. Forgot to ask FedEx and Lightning how these cars compared in field.
I don't know if it's the setup or mine was
Yeah.
No, but like the braking was good.
Harder,
But the
easier.
turning,
What's you think the turn-in is the key, but we did see you chewing through your tyres quite a lot there.
not the turning, the braking.
Right. Yeah. There's a lot more modulation has to happen on the brakes through these F2 cars, but I haven't compared them one versus the other too closely. I have to say, Ivan could definitely do with improving this helmet design. It's one of the defaults. Oh, was it the one I just saw like on my preview window when I opened it up this morning? Is that 48.8? Good stuff. So the gap opening out still. It does look like Ivan has a lot of control tonight. With the car starting to feel kind of more normal to you now, for the drivers who've taken part, are you adjusting? Nice. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. You have to be quite deliberate.
Yeah, the downshifts are a lot slower.
Yeah. Yeah, the F1 cars really do a lot of the work for you, being able to short shift and just click away down through the gears under braking. So we've got a gap of 6 seconds right now. So no penalties for either driver.
I was thinking for someone like me who like before this I've never raced on no ABS and no racing. It's very difficult.
Oh, Josh, got it wrong in the hairpin, was it? Oh. Just power on the way out, right. So I don't know if Ivan is...
You still got a chance for this, Josh.
Racing for pride on the last 2 laps for fastest lap, potentially. Although I think maybe you caught some damage, so maybe just the last lap you'll be going for that.
Take out the speed limit board.
So a 3-second penalty for Josh. Is that speeding the pit lane as well? Right. No, Ivan is definitely visor down, guys. We'll hear from him after the race, I'm sure.
Just drift the whole way to the finish line. Go on, drift it.
Josh disregarding the pit exit line on the track there. But no worries about traffic on the way in. I don't know, maybe points if anyone can get Ivan to talk. That might be quite good. But I certainly don't want to jinx him because he's driving very, very well. Heads on in. It's quite a gap right now. So 1 minute 10 it seems. Yellow flag. I think Josh is having some fun now, but I hope he doesn't get in the way of Ivan.
Go on, reverse it the whole way.
Well, you'll forgive us for focusing on Ivan's driving as we go through the race. So, just Ivan might want to just give a little bit of consideration to the fact that he might be passing Josh shortly, and Josh is playing about on track. Good stuff. There he is.
Go on. Oh, oh, oh.
So, Josh lapped.
I mean, you probably went faster backwards.
Rude.
You did it again. What, do a 180?
J-turn.
Really?
I didn't know Sean Galil was Monegasque. I don't know why I didn't think he was, but... Ivan is through the final corner, nothing left to do now but celebrate, and takes the win through to the final on a 1:49.5. And Josh will do his best to celebrate.
Tough one.
Congratulations, Ivan. Well driven.
And by the way, Sean Galil isn't Monegasque. He's, I think he's from Indonesia.
Oh, okay.
And they've got the same flag.
Similar flag.
GG, George. Oh, Brickfield. Really?
It's kept his wheels on. I'm not quite sure that's what he was headed for. Aiming for
you
that.
ready? GG.
Okay, Lightning, you don't have long for dinner.
But we could do third place
You
now.
scared?
Yeah, we'll do a third place playoff. So, yeah, we'll do third place now. Build the anticipation for the final. Is it really? Well, I've been very generous to you all, haven't I?
We
Okay.
do P3 first, or?
Yeah, P3 race next, so it will be FedEx against Josh.
We're changing track.
We are changing track, indeed. And I'm really torn between Monza and Monaco.
Oh, come on. Pick one number, you'll surely be wrong. Literally, for our drivers. Because basically, Siri. Okay. Knowing Siri, he'll put us in Monaco.
Say
Vietnam
three.
again.
Say 3 for Britain short circuit as well. There we go. 3 laps around Monaco for FedEx and Josh.
I will rather prefer Spa, but okay. What? Oh no. Lightning. You really want... I'm close to my... Lightning. I'm close to the window in my room, and I can easily jump through it. Don't tell me anything.
No, I'm not doing very well. I'm not that mean. But you'll have to remind me now to turn it off for the next race. Ready up, guys. Let's go. FedEx versus Josh. Round Monaco. No assists in the F2 cars.
2020. But these cars like feel a lot more understeering. Easy on braking, but a lot more understeering.
Okay.
You really need to watch out on throttle application, because basically F2 2019 cars suffer more from oversteer, and 2020 cars suffer more from understeer. So basically,
Okay.
throttle application is necessary. is necessary in like right throttle application is necessary in both of those cars.
Well, Lightning, you can help. You can ask Siri to choose the final track if you want.
Can
as
you
well.
do Spa for a final track?
Oh, it's too
Or
long.
It's too long. Yeah, it's too long.
It would have to be a 3-lap around Spa.
Okay, I would rather prefer 3-lap around Spa than a 5-lap around Monaco.
All right, that's number 4 then. That's an option for number 4. So Siri can choose. But we'll get going. We'll enjoy this race around Monaco in the wet. And Josh takes pole position in the Red Bull livery. Jump start from FedEx. Our first jump start. So FedEx, I'm sure we'll get a drive through for that one. Unfortunately. What?
Well, FedEx.
Well, I'd love to know if anyone has got the most disastrous start for an F1 car, for an F2 car, for a short clip. That would be pretty sweet. Thank you. Has anyone got it from outside the outside view? I wonder.
I'll clip it and see if I got it. If not, then.
Oh, okay. Josh takes off his
just released
end plate.
without me actually releasing it.
Do we want to start again, or are we happy with this? We can start again if you want.
Well,
we can rerun if you want.
But
I think you'll have to exit.
But it's really unfortunate that voting for low moments in Celeritas ended with voting on Monday, because basically,
well, there's a lap. There's a direction to take, and wipes the car out.
Shortcut.
All right, guys, we could try again, but that was a was a disaster of a
Yeah,
first
I'm sorry for that. For some reason,
that
when I was holding the clutch, it just released. So.
Yeah.
That was. I cannot think of what was that. But it's unfortunate that the FedEx actually jumped the start and then started the what, and yeah, they are rerunning it.
Yeah, my clutch got released for some reason, so I just. I mean, it's a drive.
I think Josh secretly sabotaged your wheel.
Yeah, FedEx. I think you need to have a chat with your mechanics because you've had a sticky throttle.
My pedals are also. Yeah, no, they're it's Logitech.
FedEx. I need to try Ferrari mechanics for your wheel.
Game, so
there you go. No smoking in the pit lane, apparently. So let's have a ready up, guys, if you will.
Thanks for restarting.
No worries. So Josh on pole again. And we're both away well. Big moment there for FedEx again on the way through, but can they both navigate the first turn without contact with the barrier? Yes, they do. But whoa, Josh all over the place. When does FedEx make its move, or does he just wait for disaster to strike?
Oh, that's deep.
Little bit of wall running. Is that an end plate gone for FedEx already?
No damage.
No damage. Something fell off somebody's car. No?
Yep, I think his end plate is gone. Right front. How long do you have to turn?
I cannot see.
It's slow through that section. Definitely slow through there. As we round through here. Well, something flew up. Maybe it was one of Barrichello's drain covers.
Oops.
Oh! Beautiful moves from both cars, avoiding contact. But Josh did catch a penalty, a 3-second penalty through there.
Well,
you did.
We had.
Did I? Shouts Josh. Did I?
No.
Whoa! What line is FedEx taking?
That was oversteer.
Wow!
FedEx.
Spectacular.
If you want to take shortcut, that surely isn't the place to do it.
No. Josh can't get the turn around the penultimate corner.
Well, we had Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift movie in real life, and instead of that we have Fast and Furious Monaco Drift.
Beautiful. Yeah, they haven't. They should do a movie in Monaco.
That's
That'd be
too
pretty
big.
cool. Oh, Josh! Into the barrier at Sandevot. It's only a 3-lap race,
No.
so no time for repairs.
Jeff is surely angry down his pit wall.
Ooh, yeah.
He's still flashing.
The mirror says the mirror's still
Oh.
working on Josh's car.
I
much
think
does
your
he
ring is
have?
gone.
Way!
Oh.
Turns it
Whoa.
around. Look at that. Points for securing an end plate on your halo. Catching the end plate. Definitely good points for that one.
Oh.
Cannot get the car under control.
Now it's,
Or are
now
we
it's
just
red.
messing around?
Did we do some
I think-
drifting for shorts?
Well, it's completely
Well,
up to you. Hey, nice! Through
Nice.
there, a very nice move from FedEx on the way in. It did sound deliberate, that one. Very nice.
I won't lie. I will learn to do it because I can turn that sharp on the controller on pad like they can on wheel.
But you have to turn so much, you don't have any turn. It's horrible. Like, it's like GT Sport. You have to turn the whole wheel to
Oh,
like 30 degrees.
don't remind me. Don't remind me.
Well, a 20+ second gap for FedEx. I don't know if Josh would be regretting restarting the race, but there's no guarantees he would have got round. Look at the state of that Red Bull livery car there. Yeah, that's a mess. FedEx has started his last lap. I don't know if Josh has the front end left to pull drifts successfully.
The moment the guy in the Mazepin's car is beating the guy in Tsunoda's car.
Nice.
And Tsunoda Salvatore and
Whoa, a moment there for
hand.
FedEx has wiped out his right hand side of his
and
front
Josh.
wing.
What is he doing? You wanna practice stocks, mate? Practice.
FedEx catches a 2-second penalty, but I don't think that's going to worry him too much.
Nope.
This
Watch out.
is for third place
Whoa,
and for the
what a-
views.
what-
Hangs the tail out into the tunnel. Nice move. So, as far as the final is concerned, we will have Siri decide between Monaco, number 1. We will have,
See that?
what do we say, Monza, number 2. Britain Short, number 3. Or Spa, number 4. And I will adjust the race length to suit.
Oops.
To be honest, Siri doesn't need to decide. For me, it's whatever. No, it's whatever for me. Whatever is easier for you guys. I can, in terms of time, I can do it.
Great stuff.
Because I forgot, I might play Pro Club with you, my other friends, later.
Okay. Hangs the tail out then and goes through Anthony Noakes. Can he get a drift going on the way out? Nice. Back and forth, snaking through, takes the win, takes 3rd place in our tournament tonight.
And what's Josh doing?
And what's Josh up to? What is he trying to do?
Uh-oh, he'll send it. I can already see he'll send it down before Mirabeau. The upper one.
We've all got to get to bed tonight, Josh. Go on then, let's put Siri on the mic.
GG.
It's Spa,
Yep.
3-lap around Spa. Now I need to change the weather as well.
Okay, see ya.
Thanks FedEx, good job.
Yeah.
Thanks
Fun-
for letting me join late. I
fun
should
to
be there
watch.
on Saturday maybe, so.
Saturday. Did I say we were going to have an event on Saturday?
I don't know if it's
Yeah.
Saturday, but I know it's 5th.
It's next
Today's
Saturday, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, cool. Okay. I was worried I'd committed myself to too many nights.
Okay. Thank you.
Well, it will be your fault.
I
true.
have some drifts if you want to.
Or
Yeah, whatever
I
you,
can
whatever
make
clips
a
you've got would be
relation
sweet. But
with China.
or
and
actually,
Vietnam.
there's always Ericsson to blame.
okay.
Okay. Have fun.
Thanks a lot.
Thank
We will
you.
get ready for a 3-lap final.
Danke.
I'm just saying, if Lightning wins. Yeah, I'm not.
If he wins, yeah.
He'll see. He'll find
Whoa,
out.
whoa, whoa.
Just
What did he say? I didn't understand the thing.
Either person who wins will see.
Okay.
Okay, see ya.
See ya. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, let's get ourselves ready. I don't think anyone's bothered watching the stream. Are you still here? Is anyone left on the
FedEx
stream?
is still in the car. FedEx is still in the car.
Okay. FedEx.
But, yeah, he left. He left.
He's good. Excellent. Thank you. So, yes, it will be
Lightning
Lightning
to the
against Ivan. I nearly joined.
Yes, Ivan.
Oh, no chance. No chance. What would you do without me on comms? I mean...
Well, what we will do without... But to be honest, that was a great idea.
Thank you.
That should make another channel for short.
Well, we'll see.
I think we have enough material only from this event. And
yeah, I do think so. That was good. Well, yeah, let's make sure you guys are focused and wait. See, speak up a bit. You're more than welcome to take comms.
If it rains, I blame Lightning.
You can only blame Lightning if it's properly storming on the track. That's definitely his fault.
He's right.
Yeah, you can see most of the layers of the fir trees in the background at the Ardennes forest. So it's overcast, but not too wet.
Lightning, would you like to ready up, please? Thank you.
And we're away with Ivan and Paul in the Ferrari Academy colour scheme. Lightning, that was a lovely start, wasn't it? Lightning will get that favoured second place on the way up the hill. Take it away, Waitsy. Yeah, and I don't think La Source is completely flat either, especially on the first lap. Lightning getting closer. Ivan misjudged. Yeah. Didn't touch any curbs there, did he? So, head down. Nice apex from Ivan. But it looks like Lightning carrying quite a bit of speed through here. He's hanging on. Nice and tight. Definitely. Sweet. I think Lightning will be close enough for a draft here, wait, see. It's just flicking up and down on my screen. Lightning, wow, really late on the brakes, and a penalty because he did take too much of the corner out there. So it needs to put pressure on Ivan, who gets a 2:02.8 the first lap. Yeah. We won't ask the drivers to answer us in the final. We'll catch up with them later. He needs to put pressure on. But 2.8 now, the gap here with a 2-second penalty difference as well. Could all go wrong though, because it's tricky, isn't it? It's really tricky around here. So it looks like Lightning just catching back slightly there through Pouin. Maybe I should have made them have fixed setups. Another penalty for Lightning. So Ivan just needs to really keep it on the island now and take this tournament win. King of the 1v1s. I won't read out FedEx's comment until the end of the race because I think it's cruel. But yeah, nice fast lap there. Lightning getting quicker though. So really driving the racing line now. You can tell he's got the car under him. Settle back in. Yeah. Lightning trying to get us a nice finish at very least, I'm sure. Did he? Wow. Little short shift there on the way out. Tiptoeing round here. Yeah, Ivan's managing the gap, but wow, he's Ivan really taking it steady. One big braking moment left to go. Well, it's been a long evening, but a fun evening watching these guys. I don't know who would have picked Ivan and Lightning in the final from the first round, but they've driven both incredibly well. Ivan safely through the bus stop and takes the win, takes the championship tonight, and Lightning a nice close second place. There you go. Ivan, you are the king of the 1 versus 1 showdown event. How does it feel?
Amazing.
Congratulations. Fantastic stuff. What was the key there through going around Spa?
To be honest, I went for increased top speed setup, because basically so I could have balanced grip in corners and a little bit more speed to high speed sections.
Yeah.
That really paid off. Although Lightning was quite pushing hard in first lap. Like I was really struggling until I didn't get the car hooked up. But yeah, then I managed to take the race under my control after Lightning's mistake, and basically that it was all about keeping the lead safe and keeping and staying on track.
Yeah, we could see you being very careful through there. Did you see Lightning coming in the mirrors down into the bus stop and get worried?
No.
Lightning, how did it feel? Second place is no slouch. You drove fantastically well tonight. Should be very proud of their performance. No, it was a great race. Yeah, but it was a cracking tournament, and you've equipped yourself incredibly well. Good stuff. Wait, see any thoughts or questions for the drivers? Yeah. Yeah, you've it'd be very satisfying to have got through past the likes of Josh, Snarf, Pricey, FedEx particularly. FedEx taking you all the way there, Lightning. So yeah, very, very satisfying tournament, and congratulations to both of you.
Thank you.
Brilliant stuff. Well, I'm about done for the evening. I don't know about everybody else, but thanks for taking part. Thanks for watching and enjoying with us. We will see you next time. I can't tell you exactly when it will be just yet, but look out and make sure you subscribe to the channel, because then you'll get notified the minute that we go live. Thanks, Waitsy, for joining us as soon as you could this evening, and thanks so much to our drivers. Thanks a lot, everyone. We'll catch you on the next race day.